very warm welcome to this Sunday's game. I am the GGE PRO, Alan Moore, and I'm going to go in just a moment to Central Europe. Yeah, it is center of the epicenter of Europe. I'm going to have a chat with the chair of Central East Europe in a moment. We all know the World Games coming up, so when you look at this person and hear what they're saying, you'll be seeing it carried out next week up in Derry. If you weren't in Derry and you want to catch up, then just look back and you'll know exactly what happened. So I am absolutely delighted to welcome on Camille, who is a friend of mine for many years. And of course, she is the chair of Central East Europe. Camille, I know you've just finished the gym. You've done yourself up to look terrific. You look terrific. And I just want to say thank you for joining us. And most important, I want to ask you, why is it so important for a region so big as Central East Europe to have teams from, Hurling, Gaelic, Camogie, all going across to Derry?
Well, I'm going to speak on behalf of our region. We happen to be the biggest region in Europe. So Europe's got 5 different regions. Central East have about 10 countries, 45 teams. And this is the first year that the region is actually able to send out a team. So it's important because we try to create an identity. We have our championship with the tournaments throughout the year with different rounds. And we try to attract, the Irish people that are abroad, but also people living in the country that can be either locals to this country, but also people from outside. For example, in our team, we have a girl who lives and plays for Prague. Like, she's been in the team for a good few years now, and she's actually from Namibia. So being an international from a certain club doesn't necessarily mean that you're from that country. Myself, I'm French and I play for Zurich in Switzerland. Switzerland and France being 2 different countries. So it's great because we try to create this identity and attract players, and the fact that we have a team representing us at the World Games is everything. This is the first, and we're really happy. It is an achievement by itself, and also those people that we normally meet during the championship, we're going to get to play together in one team. So it's quite exceptional.
I mean, like 4 years ago, you played for a European select team. So you're from everyone from, the Nordics and all the way down, well, obviously into Central East as well. You said about giving an identity to Central East. Central East, we know, is very diverse. As you said, 45 clubs across from Eastern Russia all the way to Germany, down to Croatia, and then the north of Germany as well. How difficult has it been to put together teams from Central East? What are the problems that you've had to face?
There's been a couple of things, but mostly it was to try to interest people that hadn't necessarily heard about the World Games, because we do have players like the one I mentioned earlier that have been around for a few years, although she never participated to the World Games. But then also we try to recruit a lot, so we'd have players that never ever heard of the World Games before. And although we don't get to see each other a lot, except during those runs throughout the year, we had to try to explain what the World Games meant, which is basically like a festival of the passion for GAA around the world. And also the other challenge, I guess, is on top of trying to make it attractive, is trying to be efficient as a team, because for example, some of the players haven't even met yet. Like you were mentioning Russia. We have a girl from Moscow. It's going to be the first time she meets most of the other players, and it's going to be an experience, like having to get to know each other very quick, and getting to know how to play together, basically.
I mean, that's a national team, so there is that national identity. Can we just for you? I mean, you've been playing a lot, a long time. What first of all got you into Gaelic games, And why is it important? Because it's a very central part of your life. So why is it important for you, for your life?
I fell in love with GA through an ex-boyfriend's mom from Galway, and she would be taking us to all the games like hurling or football. Unfortunately, at the time, like I'd never seen the ladies play, and that's why I'm so happy to see how ladies Gaelic football in Ireland is getting more and more popular. And also when I see in our region how the level is developing, it's great. But yeah, basically first going to the games, and then I moved to Zurich. There was a team there, so I used to be a supporter, not a player. And as we do, we keep recruiting. So the girls were lacking players, and they convinced me to go from the sideline to go on the pitch and give it a go. And yeah, that started 10 years ago. And yeah, I'm not retiring yet.
No, dude, listen, stop that retirement stuff. You have another 20 years left in you, so that's it.
That's
like,
it.
we're decided that.
GA is inclusive anyway, so.
Exactly. Can we, overall, what are you expecting for the Central East Europe teams at the World Games? What are you expecting? Because I mean, everyone, we know some teams from Europe are saying, well, we want to win. What are you expecting for Central East, and what do you want them to feel, more importantly?
So on a very practical and materialistic basis, I'm going to say, obviously, we'd love to bring some silverware, so we'll see. But yeah, again, going back to the identity, I hope we're gonna be able to build new friendships and get to know each other better, and yeah, be part of the team. Like really feel like we've been part of the team, and we had that amazing experience together in Derry. And also knowing that this is the first time that the World Games are actually hosted in the north, it's going to make it even more special. So special for the host, and like in our case for a Central East team, definitely.
Okay. Camille, on that note, I'll say thank you very much. I'll see you in Derry, of course, in just a short while. And thank you so much for your time. And the very best of luck to Central East. That's my region as well. So I want all our Central East teams to do absolutely excellent.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look, Alan, I'm gonna bring my daughter. She loves Gaelic football as well. Like she's only 8, and she's actually half Irish. Her grandma's from Derry, so she's got some family there, and I think she's gonna love every minute of it. So it's gonna be a family, friends, sports, everything event. So yeah, looking forward to it, and I'll see you there.
Brilliant. And you remember, like 4 years ago, I took Tim. Tim was, I think he was actually 8 at the time as well when I took him.
He was
He was little, and he loved it. And it was something that it did. I know we mentioned this before. It bonds you more than anything else, and there'll be a certain bond afterwards, a central shared memory that you'll always have with you. So that's superb parenting. You're a great mom.
Thank you. I'll take that as well. I hope I'll be a great player too, but like that we'll find out.
Listen, both at the same level. Great mom, great player. It'll be perfect. Thank you so much, Camille.
Thank you, Alan. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.